Hey guys, it's Michelle and Jamie back with more Beetox Talk, and we're here with Russell from CrossFit Jersey City. Russell, can you tell us a little bit about what it is that you guys do here?
Yep, we have a whole bunch of fun when we work out. That's pretty much what we do.
Good.
Okay, so tell me a little bit, as an inexperienced CrossFit client, what can I expect when I come to my first class or group training?
Okay, so we're going to take you through a series of, to start with, relatively straightforward movements.
Okay.
Right, we're going to coach you through those movements, teach
Okay.
you how to move correctly. So
Love
first
that. So
focus
it's
of every
so
class
important.
is
Watch your form.
is form.
Yeah.
Right, so we want to make sure your form's good, so to avoid injury. We're going to guide you through a pretty intense workout, only 7 or 8 minutes or so, but you'll feel it.
Wow, okay.
And yeah, then you'll come back for your second one, and we'll carry on from there.
Great. Yeah, again, I think for me, just being unfamiliar with CrossFit, it's always been a little intimidating for me. So do you find that you have a mix of men and women, different ages? Like, tell us about your clientele.
Yep, so really diverse community. I think apart from our CrossFit Kids program, so we have kids from 6 to 13 or 14. But on the adults, I think our youngest members just turned 20.
Okay.
And our oldest was 60 this year, I think.
All right.
So
Very cool.
yeah, we have a bunch of members over 50, both
Okay.
men and women.
Okay.
And I think our sort of ratio of men to women members is about 60% men, 40% women. So pretty high percentage of women.
Yeah.
And every class is a really good mix of both. So
That's good.
yeah, it's a lot of fun.
That's good.
I think a lot of people that I've talked to have been intimidated to come in because they think it's a lot of throwing things overhead and screaming and flexing. But do you guys have an approach? What do you think helps set you guys aside that does get you that 40%, women coming in here? What do you think makes them feel comfortable?
Yeah, so the lifting heavy weights and throwing heavy things around is a relatively small part of what we do.
Okay.
Good to know.
So, CrossFit is a combination of sort of cardio type movements, so running and rowing, right? Jump rope or the bike you see there. Gymnastics type movements, so that's like a lot of your body weight type stuff. So simple things like sit-ups and push-ups, through to the more advanced movements like pull-ups. A lot of our women members come in with a goal of getting their first pull-up.
Pole vaulting, if we're doing gymnastics, maybe.
Yeah, none of that. We don't run a length for the gym and do a couple of cartwheels and a curtsy, or the body weight type movements.
Got it.
And then we do some weightlifting, right? And what's really surprised me in the 6 years that I've been doing CrossFit is how excited a lot of the female members do get about lifting a barbell.
Yeah,
right.
It's very
crazy.
empowering.
Yeah. So we start off with a very light weight. We have just PVC pipes that weigh a couple of pounds that we'll start you off with. We say focus on that form, and then as your form and your strength builds up, you start to put a little bit more weight on the bar. But as I say, it's a relatively small portion of what we do. So it's not a place where you're just going to come in and lift weight and scream your head off. There's a lot of screaming going on, but not because you're just lifting heavy weight all the time.
So your focus, you guys do a lot of group fitness. It is group fitness, right? So do you think that's also appealing to your members? And a lot of people come here for the community?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think we do a lot of surveys with our members, and we ask them, why do you keep coming back to CrossFit Jersey City? And pretty much the #1 response is the community and the coaching. Right, for everybody.
That's great.
So it's way more fun working out in a group.
Yeah.
Right, you're going to push yourself a little bit harder. People around you are going to push you harder. The coaches are going to push you a little bit harder.
Easier to get out of the house because you have people to do it with.
Accountability and support, which I think is also what we provide with the Beetox.
And no one comes into this gym, say for the 6 o'clock class at 5:59 with their headphones on and leaves at 7:01 and hasn't really talked to anyone or interacted or cracked a smile. Most people are here 10 or 15 minutes before. They're probably still here 10 or 15 minutes afterwards. There's a lot of conversation going on.
Camaraderie. Community.
And we do a lot of things together. We don't just work out in the gym. We do a lot of things together outside the gym. A lot of events and drinking sometimes.
Balance.
We know it's have a good time.
Yeah. I know I was here a little early, so not again having the CrossFit experience, but having met some of your team members, I can attest to the fact that they're all very fun. They have great personalities, and it seems like they know what they're doing. So I encourage you guys to get out to CrossFit Jersey City and test it out. But Russell, can you tell us what our Beetoxers will get when they sign up for the program?
Yep, absolutely. So we are going to give you a free InBody body composition analysis.
So now we have a way to gauge your success, right?
Yep, absolutely. You know, a lot of people come into the gym and I ask them what their goals are, and invariably, you know, a lot of people want to lose weight or tone up or something like that. So, you know, we get very fixated when we stand on those scales in the morning in the bathroom on that number on the scale, right? Which isn't really telling us the whole story of our health. So the InBody tells us, you know, obviously weighs us, but it also gives us an analysis of how much body fat we have, how much skeletal muscle mass we have, so we can calculate, or the machine calculates for us, our body fat percentage, right? Which at the end of the day is probably the most critical component or factor of health, as opposed to actual weight or BMI.
People, but I think your intention, and I'm sure like you can attest to it, is that you're really like you're seeing where your starting point is, so that you know when you're improving, like there are metrics to then go back and kind of review the progress, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, you'll see changes in the mirror, right? Obviously with good nutrition and a regular workout routine, you know, you'll look at yourself in the mirror and you'll see a little bit more toned, and maybe your clothes won't fit, you know, quite as snugly.
Right.
But if you really want to, you know, if the number on the scale isn't moving, but your clothes are fitting a little bit looser, something's working, you know, you can actually see the numbers on the machine that says, oh, my body fat percentage has gone from 35% to 30%, you know, I'm clearly a lot healthier. You know, and there are recommended guidelines for men and women's body fat percentage.
Right.
So we can work to get into those into the right zones.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm actually very curious to see what my body fat percentage is. Do we want to demonstrate?
Yeah.